What is up, everybody? It is me, Thomas Found One here, and we're back again today for another Transformers review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Studio Series number 58, Roadbuster. Now, I have to say, this is one of my absolute favorite, Transformers that has come out of the Studio Series line. But before we get taking a look at the figure, we must take a look at the box. Coming in for an aerial shot here, and as you can see with the Studio Series box, you've got Roadbuster on the side here, looking all roadbustery and ready to kick some butt. On the side, you got the same thing there. Studio Series number 58, and you got your official packaging, and they do have licensing for all the stuff that's on the vehicle mode. On the bottom, words, things, all that sort of stuff. On the top, Dark of the Moon, Transformers Dark of the Moon, and that's pretty much it for the packaging. So, moving right along to this figure we have here. Let's bring it over here. Bring it a little closer to the center. Now, I love the way this looks because the original Dark of the Moon Roadbuster that we got was not this. The original one that we got was the actual NASCAR, not the weaponized NASCAR, not the Cybertronian NASCAR. It was just the NASCAR. Unfortunately, I do not have it for scale. But in terms of scale and its vehicle mode, for those of you who watch my Goose channel, there's a wooden railway Neville for scale comparison right there. And that's this. I love the way this thing looks. So coming in for a little bit of a closer look here, we got Wreckers Ultra tires, right? Yeah. Got those. On the back, got the NASCAR on the rocket pods. And more of the Wreckers tires. On the back, you can see it's got the jet engine right there. Kind of reminds me of the Batmobile a little bit with this rocket engine in the back here. But you got number 88 NASCAR. The whole shtick. Number 88. Now in real life, this car is driven by Dale Earnhardt Jr. So shout out to NASCAR fans that watch my show. In terms of accessories, he only comes with one, and it's not even really an accessory. It is a gun. It's a minigun, and if we look under here, you can see right there's a sliding post, and on the front, if we look at it this way, you can see there's a sliding post where you just take it, push it down, and slide it back, and there you go. That's how you incorporate it into the vehicle mode. Now, to get this thing into robot mode, it's a little finagly, but it's not too difficult. It's actually quite easy. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kind of angle these out, detach said rocket pods, and bring them out like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Bring them out like that, and then on my copy, it's a little difficult, but these do unpeg from. Let's see if I can get this right there on camera. So there's that little slot there, and there's these tiny little slots right there, and those go into these little They go into these little pegs right there. Mine has so many issues with that. I cannot ever get this to stand to tab in correctly. So you're going to want to do that. You're going to want to it's kind of difficult to understand this, but then you split this piece right here, and then you just bring this whole thing down a bit. Then you kind of have to finagle to get the arms out a bit, just like that. Let's see, right there we go. And then you're going to want to take this back section here, fold that in, and then there's a little tab section that goes in right there, falls in right there. Do that, and then you're going to want to close the side pieces here and shift it up, and then that's the backpack. First I forgot one thing. You're going to want to make sure to remove this during the transformation. Okay, so now that we got all this taken care of, then you're going to just swing the arms down there on a double joint there on the elbow, Do the same thing on the other side. Make sure that's all tabbed in correctly. And the rocket pods, you can kind of have them however you want them. Me personally, I like to make sure that the flat pieces are flush with the tires. Close in these little net sections. Do that. And then, because I have no fingernails, this is difficult. You're gonna kind of want to, flip out the hands. Where's that minigun? There it is. Now, I don't recommend doing this with your figures. There we go. Need fingernails to flip out the hands. And then do that. And you have the majority of the figure is almost done. Now make sure the shoulders are up a little bit higher. Okay. So then you're going to want to come down here, split the legs. Going to want to take this, fold, shimmy that up. Take this piece right here, rotate it like so, and flip out the foot. And there you have a leg all done. As MGO 316 always says, second verse same as the first. I'm going to want to take this, flip it up, rotate this around like so, and then fold down the foot. And then you have the other leg all done. Straighten everything out. Give him his little minigun. He's got so many different ports for this. You can plug him into both sides of his arms. Or, if you want to, you can plug him into his shoulders. But me personally, I like to put it on this arm right here. And straighten everything out. Make sure everything looks good to go. Push it back up just a bit, and there you have Roadbuster in his robot mode. And this is miles better compared to the original Dark of the Moon one. This is so much better. Like, I cannot even tell you how better this looks. Like, this looks like so much better than the original. And for a scale comparison, I have right here his wave mate. Deluxe class Shatter from the Bumblebee movie. You see how the scale Shatter's just a hair taller than him. Just a hair. Reviews coming out with this one soon. And that's pretty much it I gotta say for it. I gotta say, I love the way this figure looks. I love the way this thing transforms. I mean, it's not the most elegant because of the gigantic backpack on the back, but Oop. Nope. You stay. But, I gotta say, this figure is like... Let's get all this stuff fixed here. Make sure these are flayed out a bit. There we go. But I like the way this figure looks. It looks so much better than the original. I mean, the original was just terrible. I mean, just absolutely terrible. This is way better. Like, I can't even tell you how better this thing looks. Like, it looks so much better in person. Like, I can't even begin to describe how amazing this looks. Like, it's the weaponized version of Roadbuster. It looks so much better than the original. And, I gotta say, they knocked this one out of the park. The only thing I can say that I would have one nitpick is the gray plastic around here. Like, they could have taken, like, a little bit of a gray wash to it, or a silver wash to it, like they did the legs here. But, you know what? It is what it is, and I'm not gonna cry about it, so... There you go. This is Thomas Fan 1 saying don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to check out my Goose playlist and my Transformers review playlist for anything that you've missed. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, as I said previously. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you'll be updated on when I do eventually do another Goose video, which will be coming soon. So, yeah, so don't forget to do all that stuff, and also don't forget to subscribe to Bravely GG, iStar552, and Take Along Productions, as I know they all work very hard on their stuff. So, there you go. And this is Thomas Fan 1 saying don't forget to keep playing with them toys. Don't forget it.